As the pale, cold rays of the northern sun pierce through the early morning mist settling over the Baltic Sea, a massive, rectangular silhouette slowly emerges on the island of Gamlestan, the old town of Stockholm. This is the royal palace, Kungliga slottet. Do not look here for the delicate lace-like spires of Gothic cathedrals or the golden onion-shaped domes of the East. The Stockholm Palace possesses a different kind of beauty. It is austere, it is calm, it is filled with an undeniable quiet authority. It stands like a colossal block of granite, unmoving and unshakable amidst the swirling dark currents of the Nordic waters. Listen closely. Can you hear it? The rhythmic sound of the waves lapping against the stone quay, the lonely cry of a seagull echoing across the crystal-clear blue sky, and the steady, disciplined crunch of boots on the cold cobblestones as the royal guards patrol their posts. This is a place where time seems to slow down, inviting us to step away from the noise of the modern world and enter a space of silence and deep reflection. Part 2. The Phoenix from the Ashes. The history of this majestic structure begins not with a celebration, but with a tragedy. In the year 1697, a catastrophic fire swept through the medieval castle known as Tre Kronor, the Three Crowns. For centuries, it had been the symbol of Swedish power, but in a single night, the flames devoured it, reducing the heart of the nation to ashes. But the people of the North do not break easily. They do not surrender to despair. Even while the ruins were still smoking, the visionary architect Nicodemus Tessin the Younger was already dreaming of a new future. He painted a new dream on his drafting table. He wanted to bring the warm, structural beauty of Roman Baroque architecture and plant it right here in the heart of Scandinavia. And so, from the ashes of the old castle, a new palace rose, a monumental residence with over 600 rooms, a phoenix of stone born from fire. Part 3. The Lion and the Warmth. Let us walk around to the northern facade, to the famous Lejonbakken, the Lion Slope. Here, two magnificent bronze lions stand guard. They gaze out with stern expressions, symbolizing the strength, courage, and resilience of the Swedish kingdom. Look at the walls of the palace. They are not gray and cold as one might expect. They are painted a warm, earthy yellow-brown, a color that stands out beautifully against the stark white snow of winter. It acts like a giant visual fireplace, radiating a sense of warmth to the entire city during the long, dark winter months. The scale of this building is truly staggering. It's actually larger than Buckingham Palace in London, yet it does not shout about its size. It is a silent, confident affirmation of Sweden's position as a great power of the North. Part 4. The Gustavian Elegance. As we step through the heavy doors and into the interior, the rugged austerity of the outside gives way to a refined, breathtaking splendor. We are entering the world of the Gustavian-style. This is a unique Swedish blend, a marriage between the strict lines of neoclassicism and the playful curves of Rococo. The colors here are not the heavy reds and golds of other courts. Instead, we see pastel blues, pearl grays, and soft, pale yellows. It does not dazzle or blind the viewer. Rather, it brings a sense of lightness, a feeling of relaxation and peace. Let us visit the Hall of State, Rikssalen. At the far end, bathed in light, sits the silver throne of Queen Christina. Crafted entirely from solid silver, it shimmers and sparkles under the light of the chandeliers. It is a masterpiece of craftsmanship, cool, noble, and incredibly regal. Moving into the guest apartments, we find ourselves surrounded by immense crystal chandeliers. They catch the light and reflect it into the tall mirrors, multiplying the space. This is where history is made. These rooms host state banquets, contrast, they witness the glitz and glamour of the Nobel Prize ceremonies. But even in this luxury, there is restraint. The luxury here is controlled by elegance. There is no detail that feels excessive or unnecessary. Everything follows the Swedish philosophy of lagom. Not too much, not too little, just the right amount to honor beauty without arrogant boasting. But living in a northern palace also means facing the profound solitude of the winter. In Stockholm, in the depths of December, the darkness descends as early as 3 in the afternoon. Shadows stretch long and deep across these endless corridors. Close your eyes and imagine King Gustav III, the theater king, a man who loved art with a burning passion. Imagine him walking alone in the Bernadette Library. The flickering light of a single candle is not enough to chase away the chill radiating from the thick stone walls. The pressure of maintaining a monarchy in a rapidly changing world weighed heavily on the shoulders of these rulers. They lived on the delicate border between tradition and modernity, between absolute power and heavy responsibility. High above, the portraits of their ancestors look down from the walls, stern, serious, and judging. There are moments when the wind howls through the cracks in the window frames that it sounds like the heavy sigh of history itself. The sadness here is not dramatic or loud. It is a quiet melancholy. It is deep, still, and reflective, like the surface of a frozen lake in the moonlight. Part 6. A Living Legacy. Today, the Royal Palace of Stockholm is not just the official residence of King Carl XVI Gustaf. It is transformed into a living museum, a house with open doors, welcoming the world. The gates are never fully closed. Citizens and visitors alike can walk freely in the outer courtyards or gaze upon the glittering treasures in the royal treasury. The palace stands there, resilient through the centuries, a silent witness to the turning of the ages. As evening approaches and the sunset paints the sky in hues of violet and orange, the golden light dyes the sails of the boats anchored in the harbor below. The Stockholm Palace lights up, its reflection shimmering in the dark, rippling water of the Baltic Sea. It reminds us of the power of rebirth. It tells us that even from ashes and ruin, humanity can build wonders that defy time. And it teaches us that true beauty does not lie in loud displays of wealth, but in elegance, in resilience, and in the quiet dignity of the soul. Thank you for spending this time with me, walking through the cool, classical beauty of the North. I hope these few minutes have brought a sense of peace and calm to your day. If you have fallen in love with this journey through history, please do not forget to subscribe to our channel. Join us again as we continue to explore the world's most timeless masterpieces in the next episode. Goodbye for now, and I will see you again within the open pages of history.